Dear children, now we are going to learn how to determine the specific heat of solid substance. Now I am going to discuss a lab activity to determine the specific heat of solid substance. So here, now we are going to determine specific heat of solid. For this we need apparatus. They are calorimeter, thermometer, steam heater, lead shots, that is lead balls, wooden box, which is used to place the calorimeter to minimize the loss of heat. Now the procedure. First, take a calorimeter. Calorimeter is nothing but it's a copper vessel which is generally placed in a wooden box. Take a calorimeter along with stirrer. Stirrer. Stirrer is nothing but a spoon-like structure which is used to mix the substances in the calorimeter. Now take calorimeter, find its mass, let it be M1, and the specific heat of this calorimeter be assumed as SC. This is the first step. Take a calorimeter along with stirrer, find its mass M1, let the specific heat of calorimeter be SC. Now pour fill 1/3 of calorimeter with water. Now find the mass of calorimeter along with the water. Let it be M2 and specific heat of water be assumed as SW. Now find the temperature of water. Find the temperature using thermometer. Now the temperature of this is equal to T1. That is, both calorimeter and water are at temperature T1. Maybe it is room temperature. Now take lead shots, that is lead balls or lead shots. Heat them with steam heater up to 100 degrees centigrade. Heat the lead shots with steam heater up to 100 degrees centigrade. Let the temperature be T2 of the lead shots. Now place these lead shots in the calorimeter along with water. Now find the mass of calorimeter along with water and lead shots. Its mass be M3 and find the temperature of this condenser. Let it be T3. Let the specific heat of lead shots be SL. Here, mass of calorimeter is m1. Let the specific heat of calorimeter be Sc. Now, by taking 1/3 of water in the calorimeter and finding the mass being m2 and specific heat of water be Sw. Now, the temperature of water along with calorimeter be E1. Take some lead shots. Using steam heater, heat the lead shots up to 100 degrees centigrade. Let the temperature be T2. Now, pour these lead shots into the water which was already poured in calorimeter. Now, find the mass of the contents M3 and the temperature be T3. Now, specific heat of lead shots be Sn. Now, by assuming that there is no loss of heat by the lead shots to the surroundings because it was placed in a wooden box. So, wooden box is used to minimize the loss of heat from the calorimeter. So here one question is asked in the previous exams that why wooden box is used in this experiment. Wooden box is used to reduce the loss of heat by the solids. So wooden box is used to minimize the loss of heat. So if the loss of heat is minimized, so the heat transfer takes place between lead shots, water and calorimeter. Now, by using principle of method of mixtures, what is the principle of method of mixtures? Net heat lost by the material which is at higher temperature is equal to the net heat gained by the materials which are at lower temperature. Now here, as the lead shots were raised to 100 degrees centigrade, now if you place these lead shots in water, so lead shots will lose the heat energy. At the same time, water and calorimeter will gain the heat energy. So net heat lost by lead shots is equal to net heat gained by water and calorimeter. So now we use the principle of method of mixtures. According to principle of method of mixtures in this experiment, net heat lost by lead shots is equal to net heat gained by water plus net heat gained by calorimeter. Now, to get the net heat lost by lead shots, what is the formula to get the net heat loss or gain? Here, we will use one formula, that is Q is equal to ms delta T, where m is the mass and s is the specific heat and delta T is the change in temperature. By using this formula, net heat lost by lead shots is equal to, first, what is the mass of lead shots? Mass of lead shots can be find out by subtracting M3 and M2, because this is the mass of contents including lead shots, water and calorimeter. If we need to find the mass of lead shots, we have to subtract mass of water plus calorimeter from the mass of this contents. That means, so net heat lost by the lead shots is equal to M3 minus M2, that is mass of lead shots. How we got mass of lead shots? By subtracting M2, that is mass of water and calorimeter, from the mass of the contents. M3 minus M2 into specific heat of lead shots. What we assumed it as SL. So in place of S, we can write SL into delta T, change of temperature. So here the temperature of total contents is T3 and the temperature initially are at T2. This is the temperature of lead shots. After losing the temperature, it is at T3. So the difference between the temperatures is T2 minus T3 is equal to, now net heat gained by water. So net heat gained by water means to get it, first we need to find mass of water. So what is the mass of water? Here this is the mass of water in calorimeter and this is the mass of calorimeter. To get the mass of water, what we have to do is we have to subtract M2 and M1. That is M2 minus M1 is the mass of water. Mass of water is equal to M2 minus M1. That is by subtracting mass of calorimeter from the mass of calorimeter plus water, we will get the mass of water into specific heat of water. We assume it as SW into change in temperature. Initially, it is at T1. Now, as the temperature is raised, the difference between the temperatures is T3 minus T1 plus, now net heat gained by calorimeter. Net heat gained by calorimeter. What is the mass of calorimeter? Simply it is M1 into specific heat of calorimeter SC into change in temperature. Initially calorimeter is at T1 and finally it reaches to T3. So the change in temperature is again T3 minus T1. Now M3 minus M2 into SL into T2 minus T3 is equal to, in addition, here we have a common factor, that is T3 minus T1 in both the terms. So we can take T3 minus T1 as a common factor. Then we get like this, that is M2 minus M1 into SW plus M1 into SC into the common factor, that is T3 minus T1. Now to find SL, we need to transpose these two terms to the RHS. Now by transposing the terms, we get SL is equal to M3 minus M1 into SW plus M1 into SC multiplied by T3 minus T1 by M3 minus M2 into T2 minus T3. This is the relation to find the specific heat of lead shots. Thank you.